The Greatest Heart Surgeon's Simple Secrets for a Long Life and a Healthy Heart. Have you ever wondered what the world's greatest heart surgeons do to maintain a long, vital life? What simple and powerful secrets have they incorporated into their daily routines that have ensured extraordinary health well into old age? And most importantly, how can you apply these same strategies in your everyday life to protect your heart and live longer and better? In this text, we will explore the habits of three medical giants: Michael DeBakey, Ellsworth Wareham, and Leo Bocaria, professionals who not only saved thousands of lives, but also set an example in their own routines. You will discover how small changes, such as choosing the right breakfast, simple exercises in the morning, and adopting a balanced diet, can transform your health. So stay with us until the end and discover how these experts defied time and proved that a healthy heart is within reach. Let's get started. Wake up early and double your days. Imagine living 2 days in one, making the most of your energy, productivity, and vitality. Does it seem impossible? For renowned heart surgeon Leo Bocaria, this is a reality, and the secret lies in a simple habit: waking up early. Bocaria is an ardent advocate of starting the day between 6 and 7 in the morning. He believes that this routine is one of the pillars to keep the body active and the mind sharp. According to him, waking up early gives the feeling that you are living longer, taking advantage of the silence of the first hours of the day to connect with yourself and plan the next steps. However, there is an important rule. Getting up early is only efficient if you go to bed early. Bocaria recommends going to bed between 10 and 11 at night, allowing the body enough time to recover. Sleeping late compromises the positive effect of waking up early, as the body is unable to achieve the deep rest necessary to restore energy. Furthermore, studies show that waking up early is associated with lower stress levels and greater productivity. This happens because the circadian cycle, the body's biological clock, is aligned with daylight. Morning exposure to sunlight helps regulate hormones like melatonin, which promotes restful sleep, and cortisol, which prepares us for action. To adopt this habit, start by gradually adjusting your bedtime and wake-up time. Advance your alarm clock in 15-minute intervals until you reach your desired time. When you wake up, avoid the snooze button, which interrupts the natural sleep cycle and leaves your mind confused. Finally, Bocaria emphasizes that getting up early is more than just a strategy to save time. It is a practice that strengthens discipline, mental health, and emotional balance. He himself credits much of his longevity and success to this simple habit, which can be adopted by anyone. What are you waiting for to set your alarm clock? Your heart may thank you sooner than you think. The first thing you do in the morning could be destroying your heart. Did you know that what you consume right after waking up can directly impact your heart health? According to Leo Bocaria, a leading authority on heart health, starting the day with poor choices can create silent damage that accumulates over time. One of the main culprits, according to Bocaria, is coffee on an empty stomach. As tempting as it may be to wake up and get a cup of coffee, this practice can be harmful. When consumed on an empty stomach, coffee increases acidity in the digestive system, which can cause irritation, gastritis, and in extreme cases, even ulcers. Additionally, the sudden increase in blood pressure caused by coffee can put a strain on the heart, especially in people with a history of cardiovascular problems. But what would be the right way to start the day? The answer is simple: a glass of warm water when you wake up. This habit, recommended by experts like Bocaria, helps hydrate the body after a long night's sleep. It also activates the digestive system, improves blood circulation, and prepares the body to better absorb the nutrients from breakfast. Another common practice that can harm your heart is skipping breakfast or consuming foods high in sugar and simple carbohydrates. Sugary cereals, white breads, and other processed items can lead to blood sugar spikes, followed by sudden drops, which put pressure on the cardiovascular system. These fluctuations increase your risk of diabetes and heart disease. Instead, start your day with foods that offer sustainable energy and heart benefits. Options like oats, fresh fruits, and nuts not only stabilize blood sugar levels, but also provide fiber and antioxidants that promote vascular health. Simple changes like these may seem small, but their effects are powerful. Remember that taking care of your heart starts with the small details, like what you choose to consume when you wake up. Adopting these practices today can ensure better health tomorrow. Morning exercises that accelerate your vitality. Do you wake up and start the day with an exercise routine? If not, you're missing out on a unique opportunity to improve your heart health and transform your energy for the entire day. For Leo Bocaria and other heart health experts, a simple warm-up in the morning can do wonders for your body and mind. The idea of a morning workout may seem intimidating, but don't worry, you don't need to spend hours sweating in a gym. According to Bocaria, the goal is not to become an Olympic athlete, but to activate the body in a gentle and effective way. Just 5 to 10 minutes of stretching and light movements are enough to awaken your muscles, improve circulation, and speed up your metabolism. A good starting point is to focus on exercises that involve large muscle groups, such as the neck, arms, legs, and torso. Simple movements such as neck tilts, shoulder rotations, light squats, and leg stretches help improve flexibility and prepare the body for the day's activities. This practice not only increases your energy, but also reduces the risk of injury, especially for those who spend a lot of time sitting. Science supports this approach. Studies show that morning exercise helps regulate levels of cortisol, the stress hormone, promoting a feeling of calm and well-being. Furthermore, they stimulate the release of endorphins, known as the happiness hormones, which can improve your mood at the beginning of the day. Bocaria also highlights the importance of finding an activity you enjoy. Whether it's a short walk outside, a few minutes of yoga, or even a light dance in the living room, the important thing is to keep your body moving. This not only benefits your heart, but also improves your sleep quality, mental health, and even your immunity. Adopting the habit of exercising in the morning is more than a simple lifestyle choice. It's a gift you give to your heart and your overall well-being. How about taking a few minutes tomorrow to get started? Your body will thank you, and your day will be much more productive and full of vitality. A simple smile that can transform your day. It may seem unlikely, but something as simple as smiling in the morning can have a significant impact on your health and well-being. For Leo Bocaria, this trivial gesture is part of a routine that transforms mood and prepares the body and mind for a productive and optimistic day. After drinking a glass of water and doing morning exercises, Bocaria recommends looking in the mirror and smiling at yourself. He explains that by engaging the facial muscles responsible for smiling, the brain receives signals that stimulate the production of hormones such as endorphins and serotonin. These natural chemical compounds not only promote a feeling of happiness, but also help reduce stress levels, which is one of the main enemies of heart health. Scientific research supports this practice. Studies show that smiling, even if initially intentionally, can change the way you perceive the world around you. The brain associates the act of smiling with positive situations, creating a chain of reactions that improves the emotional state and strengthens the immune system. Plus, starting your day with a smile creates a ripple effect of optimism. This influences how you interact with others, leading to more positive connections and more enjoyable moments throughout the day. A good mood in the morning can be the starting point to better deal with daily challenges and avoid unnecessary stress, which is known to harm cardiovascular health. Bocaria also emphasizes that a smile is a reminder of gratitude. He believes that by looking in the mirror and expressing this simple gesture, you are recognizing the opportunity to live another day and take care of what really matters. This positive mindset not only reinforces emotional resilience, but also promotes healthier, more conscious choices. Smiling when you wake up may seem small, but its effects are profound. Try it tomorrow morning. Look in the mirror, smile at yourself, and realize how this simple attitude can brighten your day and strengthen your health from the inside out. The powerful breakfast that protects your arteries. Breakfast is often called the most important meal of the day, and with good reason. For Leo Bocaria, this first meal plays a fundamental role in heart health, helping to balance energy levels and protect the cardiovascular system. Unfortunately, many people start the day with poor choices, such as highly processed foods or skipping that meal altogether. Buccaria warns that these practices can lead to spikes and drops in blood sugar levels, creating an environment ripe for inflammation and increasing the risk of heart disease. Furthermore, drinking coffee on an empty stomach can worsen gastric problems and harm the heart, especially in more vulnerable individuals. So what constitutes a healthy breakfast? For Buccaria, the secret is to combine nutrient-dense foods that provide sustainable energy. He recommends starting the day with oatmeal, an excellent source of soluble fiber that helps reduce cholesterol and improve artery health. Oats also promote a lasting feeling of satiety, preventing cravings for unhealthy snacks throughout the morning. Other essential components include fresh fruits, such as bananas and berries, which are rich in antioxidants and vitamins essential for heart function. To add a dose of protein and healthy fats, Buccaria suggests including nuts, such as walnuts and almonds, or even eggs, as long as they are consumed in moderation. These foods help stabilize blood sugar levels and provide enough energy to start the day. An important tip is to avoid refined sugars and simple carbohydrates, such as white breads and sugary cereals. These items not only increase your risk of diabetes and heart disease, but they also cause energy fluctuations that can affect your physical and mental performance. A balanced breakfast is not just a matter of satisfying your hunger. It prepares your body to face the day with strength and vitality while protecting your heart in the long term. Start adopting these simple changes and watch how your health can transform, one morning at a time. The secret of the greatest surgeons: eat less, live longer. Moderation in diet is one of the pillars for maintaining heart health and prolonging longevity. Leo Buccaria and other renowned experts, such as Michael DeBakey and Ellsworth Wareham, believe that the secret to living longer and better lies not in crash diets, but in the ability to balance what you eat. Buccaria highlights that, in his youth, he experimented with different eating approaches, such as the Kremny diet, which prioritizes easy-to-digest foods, reducing the burden on the digestive system. This included eliminating processed foods like refined sugars and white flour, and opting for lean proteins, fresh vegetables, and healthy fats. These simple adjustments, according to him, reduce the risk of hypertension and cardiovascular problems. A central point in Buccaria's food philosophy is avoiding excess. Eating large amounts, especially of foods rich in fat and carbohydrates, overloads the body, leading to glucose spikes and increased cholesterol, factors that can be harmful to the heart. For him, the key is to prioritize quality over quantity. Michael DeBakey, one of the most influential surgeons in history, also followed a similar principle. He ate light meals and avoided foods high in saturated fats, such as butter and fatty meats. For DeBakey, cooking without oil, preferring methods like roasting or steaming, was essential to preserving heart health. He believed that small changes, like eliminating butter from the menu, could add years of life to the heart. Ellsworth Wareham, who lived more than a century, adopted an almost entirely plant-based diet. He emphasized the importance of avoiding foods of animal origin and consuming whole grains, vegetables, fruits, and nuts. Wareham believed this approach not only kept arteries clear, but also helped regulate weight and energy. These experts prove that you don't need to follow strict diets to improve your health. Moderation, combined with conscious choices, is enough to transform your diet into a powerful tool for prevention and longevity. What you put on your plate today can determine your heart health in the future. How about starting now? Why walking is the best medicine for your heart. Among the simplest and most accessible practices to strengthen the heart, walking stands out as a true ally of longevity. Big names in cardiology, such as Michael DeBakey, were fervent supporters of this habit, considering it essential for keeping the heart healthy and active. DeBakey believed that a daily walk of at least 30 minutes is one of the most effective ways to take care of cardiovascular health. He highlighted that this activity, in addition to being low impact, improves circulation, regulates blood pressure, and helps strengthen the vascular system, all without requiring complex equipment or techniques. For him, the secret was in consistency, not intensity. An interesting detail highlighted by DeBakey is the importance of varying your pace while walking. Alternating between slow and fast steps not only makes the exercise more dynamic, but also stimulates blood circulation more effectively. This practice strengthens blood vessels, improves the flow of oxygen through the body, and gives the heart the exercise it needs without overloading it. Leo Buccaria, another daily movement enthusiast, reinforces that walking is not only a physical issue, but also a mental one. He explains that a walk outdoors, especially in natural settings, reduces stress levels and helps clear the mind. As stress is one of the heart's greatest enemies, this practice becomes a simple way to protect mental and emotional health, as well as improving your disposition to face the day. Studies support this view, showing that walking regularly significantly reduces the risk of cardiovascular disease, including heart attacks and strokes. Furthermore, it helps with weight control, regulates cholesterol levels, and keeps blood glucose under control, factors directly linked to heart health. Walking is more than a form of transportation or leisure. It's a powerful habit that can prolong life and improve its quality in surprising ways. How about putting on your sneakers today and taking the first step towards a healthier heart? Plant-based diet. How to clean your arteries naturally. Did you know that changing what you put on your plate can literally save your heart? For Ellsworth Wareham, a leading heart surgeon and longevity advocate, the answer lay in a plant-based diet. He firmly believed that a diet rich in vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and nuts could clean arteries, improve cardiovascular health, and prolong life. Wareham adopted the plant-based diet at the age of 50, after observing in his own surgeries the difference between the arteries of patients who consumed large quantities of foods of animal origin and those who followed a more natural diet. He noticed that the former were often clogged with cholesterol and calcium deposits, while the arteries of those following a plant-based diet remained clean and healthy. Why does this diet work so well? Plant-based foods are naturally rich in fiber, antioxidants, and healthy fats, which play a crucial role in lowering bad cholesterol, LDL, and preventing inflammation. Additionally, they help regulate blood pressure and maintain a healthy body weight, essential factors for heart health. Wareham was a living example of the benefits of this approach. Even in his 90s, he maintained a sharp mind, excellent mobility, and an enviable disposition. He believed that the plant-based diet also offered other benefits, such as lighter digestion and a significantly reduced risk of type 2 diabetes and cancer. If adopting a 100% plant-based diet seems like too much of a challenge, don't worry. Wareham suggested starting with small changes, such as including more fresh vegetables and fruits in daily meals, and replacing fatty meats with plant-based protein sources such as beans, lentils, and tofu. Another tip was to gradually reduce the consumption of dairy and processed foods, prioritizing whole foods. Wareham's message is clear. Taking care of your heart doesn't have to be complicated. Starting with simple adjustments to your menu can generate profound changes in your health. Try it for a few weeks and see how you can feel lighter, more energetic, and have a healthier heart. What differences between cultures can teach us about health? Heart health is a universal topic, but how it is approached in different parts of the world can reveal valuable lessons. Ellsworth Wareham, a renowned cardiac surgeon, observed in his travels that dietary and cultural patterns have a direct impact on the prevalence of cardiovascular diseases. This realization shaped his view of how small changes can bring big health benefits. While traveling in Asian countries, Wareham noticed that heart diseases common in the West, such as arteriosclerosis and hypertension, were significantly less frequent in populations that followed traditional plant-based diets. In these cultures, the consumption of fresh vegetables, brown rice, tofu, and a variety of herbs and spices, rich in anti-inflammatory properties, replaced the Western diet, generally rich in processed foods, saturated fats, and refined sugars. Wareham also highlighted the role of an active lifestyle. He noted that in many rural regions, where people worked in constant physical activities such as agriculture, cardiovascular health was noticeably better than in urban areas, where a sedentary lifestyle prevailed. This connection reinforced the idea that daily movement, combined with a healthy diet, is one of the secrets to a long life. Furthermore, cultural habits such as family meals and eating mindfully proved to be important factors. In countries where meals are times for social connection and slowing down, rates of stress and consequently heart disease were lower. Wareham emphasized that in the West, the rush and the habit of eating fast, processed meals, often alone, contributed to a negative impact on health. These observations led Wareham to adopt simple, effective practices, such as limiting her meals to twice a day and prioritizing whole foods and plants in her diet. He believed that anyone could implement these changes, regardless of culture, and reap the benefits for the heart. Understanding how different cultures care for heart health is a powerful reminder that healthy habits are universal. What can you learn and apply in your daily life to protect your heart? Taking care of your heart is not just a matter of physical health, but of quality of life. The teachings of great surgeons Michael DeBakey, Ellsworth Wareham, and Leo Bocaria prove that small daily choices have the power to transform our vitality and well-being. Whether it's adjusting your diet, incorporating simple exercises, or even smiling more, each change brings us closer to a stronger heart and a fuller life. The future of your health starts today. How about taking the next step?